Good morning, and welcome back to Neil and Jan's Reselling.
Sunday the 29th,
Yeah,
and today's Field of Dreams is Shoreham Flyover.
Shoreham flyover.
We had to, it's going to be massive today.
It's going to be big.
We actually had to queue up on the road to get in.
Yeah.
Right back to almost the roundabout, wasn't it?
Right to the roundabout, yeah. So it's going to be good. So anyway, catch you guys on the field. So Jan is no longer having a kit tea in the handbag. She bought this last week, and this is perfect for a cup of tea. In fact,
I'm not going to spill hot tea.
I might even look for one for myself. Anyway, catch you on the field. Oh. Some of these tables just have nothing that looks interesting for me.
And some of these tables we've seen every week all through the
yeah,
summer,
and
haven't
it all just looks the same, doesn't it? So,
but it was lovely. It's not a lot.
But
I think that's part of the reason why we like to mix up where we're going, because
Yeah.
there's a chance of a different car with a different thing.
even if they've had it there for 10 weeks,
If they've been there all summer, it doesn't matter if we've not.
exactly, yeah. Oh, little camera here. There's a very low megapixel. I think there's probably only about 4 megapixels.
What's looking at on the old
And
car?
that's an old school boot sailor. Look at
I'll
that
leave that for now.
wallpaper table. None of this new modern plastic.
£5 for like a 4 megapixel camera. I'm not going for that. It's
That's what
too
you're going to
much.
say for a
So
wallpaper.
that camera is
No, I don't want the wallpaper. Do you think about how many wallpaper? There's so much
camera was
size in a
only
wallpaper
5
table.
megapixels.
We're very lightweight.
So wasn't really what I'm looking for.
Is that chutney?
Yeah,
Say
they,
5 megapixels. I think it's 4
they
megapixels
do a lot
actually.
of homemade produce. I've seen him there quite a few, and he often sells
Oh,
quite well.
you've got some rollerblades there in a box. See what he has to say.
So, yeah. Are they the ones you got?
What kind of price
He's
are you
got
looking on
several pairs though,
rollerblades?
so they knew.
They're they're brand new. You can open them up.
Right.
They're box damaged. That's all.
Yeah.
We've got a load of them. They're 20 quid a pair, mate. We have sold loads of them.
Right.
Brand new now. It's just the boxes that have been damaged. My son works at a factory, and we bought a load of them.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave that for now.
Yeah.
Right. Cheers.
£20 is about all I would be able to sell them for, so there's literally no profit in
Yeah.
that for me.
Camera?
Oh, nice little camera. And another nice little camera.
Oh, limitless.
And some more cameras. Not so nice, those ones at the back there.
Bit more age to them.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're digital,
Are they? Just
but they're not. They're going to be 2-3 megapixels. That's an advanced film one. So I'm picking up the 35mm film, but not the.
that thing, that spotty thing on the floor that you've now moved the camera away from.
Yeah,
There's an old pair of binoculars there as well, but they're really cheap plastic.
On the old camera?
£2.
How about this one?
Same again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'll have those 2 cameras. But the binoculars that were there were really cheap plastic. It's not something that would sell.
It's like toy ones.
Yeah.
Oh, what you found there?
Tom.
Excuse me. What you looking for on the old TomTom sat nav?
Yeah, the instant.
Yeah.
Charger. What did you say?
How much?
No, I know that we said we preferred handheld
2?
Free?
film,
Yeah, 3.
but it is very.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sorry, I'm waving my hand around as if people at home can see what I'm trying to explain. It's kind of all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to work something better out for
on
my
the old
filming.
TomTom.
Tenner, all working, had it working last week, and then it's slowly drained itself of battery, but
Right.
I seem to use my phone all the time now.
I'll leave. Yeah, a lot of people do.
That's it.
I'll leave that for now. I think.
I'm not paying £10 for a TomTom.
Yeah, no, they're cool.
£5 is my most.
You haven't updated me since 2009.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Alright, cheers.
Yeah, I've had to cut out some of this film because it's where I was having to hold the camera and trying to use two hands to look at things. So there's some stuff that I've had to cut out, especially when trying to get the money out to pay for it and whatever. It's not easy to film and do it. Oh, here we have some rollerblades. There's a whole roller hockey stuff there.
Excuse me.
Hello.
This
Oh, the hockey kit.
A
You
hockey
need
kit.
to speak to my husband, who's the expert.
Hello, yes. Hiya. What kind of price are you looking at? Mainly, I was just looking at. I don't know if the blades would go separately, the roller blades.
Yeah, do the rollerblades separately.
What kind of price are you looking at on those?
You're size 8.
Right.
I don't know that's right. Yeah, £5 for those.
Yeah, I'll do a £5 for those. Yeah.
Now, I didn't go for the rest of the stuff. I mean, the rest of the stuff was really bulky, and I'd have to find somewhere to store it. And I don't know if the rest of the stuff would sell.
But I have a feeling you would let it go for a very good price.
He probably would
You
have
know,
done.
to let the
What kind
boots,
of
which
price
is
are you
obviously
looking at
the,
on
Yeah.
the
the
old
dearest
DVD
part
player?
of the kit, go for £5.
Yeah, I'll do £2 good.
I should have asked. I should have asked how much.
And sometimes I think something
Oh,
like
just
that
gonna
is
throw it
worth
straight in the
getting so
trailer.
that even if you can't sell
There
it,
we
you
go.
can
Lovely, thank you.
Superb. Cheers.
Yeah.
No worries,
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you very much.
get rid of it in some way later.
So there's another DVD player. And it's got a remote, so that's good.
This is actually making me quite dizzy to watch now. Yeah, sorry.
Some boots down there. Don't know.
Oh yeah.
Boots in a box. Look quite reasonable. It's the thing when you're looking around. There's always things you're gonna spot later. I have no idea how much those boots would be kind of worth. I probably wouldn't have picked them up, but.
At least this boot sale doesn't have the aisles roped off so that you actually can't reach the stuff that you want to look
Yeah, yeah. No, that is nice that it's not roped off. I expect amongst these all these clothes and that I expect there's some really good stuff that's laid out in the way of some of these clothes, but I just haven't got a clue of them and just don't really do clothes.
I was just thinking we should strap the camera to my walker because I'm so slow, people will get a better chance to look at things. And I'm just thinking with my Fitbit on, I can go all around the whole boot sale and it only registers 2 or 3 steps.
Yeah. Oh, some record decks there.
Yeah, it's just. Well, no, that's all I've got. Yeah. But if you want
Did you sell any of the ones that you bought previously? Yeah.
and all I do is.
I think I sold one. A record deck. Yeah, I was having a look. These, I think, I don't know what they're called, but they're for measuring mechanical stuff to a very fine thing. And I was considering in getting some for to do with the electronic mounting boards and stuff.
Oh, right.
But I decided I really don't know how to use them all. If I'd actually need them. There's a lot of tables that have just have toys as well.
But I'm mainly buying toys for the dogs.
For the dogs, yeah.
So I know it sounds ridiculous when I'm going to give them to the dogs anyway. Nice clean ones.
Yeah. Got an old.
Glass eyes and plastic noses.
It's a Panasonic, but obviously it's like a Walkman for discs, for cassettes. I think I'd pick up a Walkman brand. I don't know that I'd pick up other brands. What do you think about those?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean, Sony Walkman?
Yeah, the Sony Walkmans.
But you know, you've got Philips and Panasonic. There are some other.
Yeah,
good
I
brands,
just
but
don't.
I wouldn't get any of the ones that were cheap when they were new.
Yeah.
I sold my share to her best friend, and I think they still got it. I was not on good terms with her, but you know, it wasn't really my cup. Since I've got kids over this side, so I went out. Yeah, I was doing painting, decorating out there as well. I did love it out there. It was a nice way of life. If you,
I walked away from that. It didn't have the mount for the screen.
Right.
If I had had a screen mount on it, I would have gone for that. But trying not to buy things that have stuff missing. Sometimes it's very difficult for me. I say, oh, maybe I should just buy that one. I might be able to find a mount. But
yeah, some stores you go past and you think, oh, they've worked in retail. I'm thinking back to the one that had the two heights. And
yeah. So looking at this stereo as well, but it looks like a new old version type thing. I didn't ask how big, you know, it was very big.
yeah.
I'd having to store that. Keep seeing guitars as well, and I think there's probably a good profit in guitars if you know enough about them, but I just don't know enough, and they're big to store.
They
You
are
know,
big to store, yeah.
I mean, you'd need quite a big. And what if they didn't sell for a while and you have them kicking around for months? You know. I see some people just going around just buying records, and that actually deal in records and do very well in records.
very specialist, isn't it? Good morning.
Morning.
Some computer stuff underneath the table there.
How much is the fence?
It was such a lovely morning, wasn't it?
It was such a lovely sunny morning, yeah, absolutely.
Going back to a table you walked past, it looked like a urinal bottle
Yes,
on the
yeah,
table. And I
yeah,
thought, ooh,
yeah,
how
that's
about
not.
that? Well, I
not
suppose
nice.
people need them, don't they? But
Yeah.
hope somebody doesn't buy it unknown and stick it on the table with wine.
Yes. Yes.
Can you imagine that dinner party? I haven't heard on here so far is there were so many planes flying over and I didn't hear any because This boot sale's right near Shoreham Airport, where it's
yes.
a little
Light aircraft.
light aircraft, and there were quite a few going over, and I haven't heard any so far.
No.
Or maybe it's just your camera didn't pick it up.
I know what we've got there. So there's a DVD drive on the table there. I was kind of thinking about, is it worth picking up? Again, having a look at the shoes, I'm not seeing anything there that go, oh, they look really good condition. So nothing really worth picking up. Skateboard, a little penny board there. I picked one up.
What's the penny board?
It's a little plastic kind of, they're called penny boards. But I've got a pink one upstairs and I've had it for months and it hasn't sold, so I'm not picking up another one of them. So yeah, I mean there are some things you think about, oh I might pick that up, but if you've already picked one up a couple of months ago and they haven't moved, then it's not worth getting any more of.
Thank you.
It's like the meerkats, you see them everywhere and they're really not worth it. There's so many of them, they're not worth,
There's not a good
there's not a market
margin
for
on
them.
at all, is there? And after buying that one right back early in the year where it was all still in its original box that it arrived through the post in, and I thought it was going to be so wonderful, I opened the box to get it out and it reeked of smoke, didn't it?
Yeah.
I can never sell that. That's only ever really going to be fit for the bin.
Yeah.
Which
So-
is a shame because it's
Yeah.
in as new condition, but it just stinks.
So if I see anyone that has
What
got
are you looking
any
for on the little on your DVD player?
Well, it was £20. I was going to put it in for 10, but I let it go for 8 because
Right.
it's brand new. It's never been used. If I
That's
could
fine.
plug it in, I'd show
Yeah.
you.
No,
How much did you want to go to then?
I'm just picking them up for £2 or £3, so
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's brand new.
look-
If it hadn't been never used,
it's not a problem.
sorry.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem in picking up old DVD players and stuff. Whether she says it's new or not, the person who I'm selling it to is not going to see it as new.
Yeah.
So that's fine. As I say, one of the things I am looking at is when I'm going round, I picked up the child carrier. It's like the rucksack where the child sits behind the person's head. I sold that for £75 the other week. So if I see any child stuff, I'm having a good look round to see if I can see more of those. So very much if there is any child stuff
Although
there,
I
just
do
having a
think,
look
as
round.
we're coming to the end of summer, any of those that you pick up, you might be sitting on till spring, so there's not as much call for
If I
them.
can get them at the right price,
Well, yeah.
then I wouldn't have a problem. If they're not too expensive,
I'm just always thinking of the amount of space
Store-
it takes to
Yeah.
store them, because we are really running out of space here.
we are, yes. Although it might be worth thinking about, if you are picking stuff up that's the wrong season, actually storing it in the garage and bringing it out at the right time of year.
Or if you have the luxury of a garage, that's something that you can do,
Yeah.
But then, is your garage wide enough to store it?
Yeah.
Picking up any new jewellery.
So I've just seen there's some fishing poles. I don't know why I'd be interested in fishing poles, but there's some fishing poles just down there. But I think they're about £10–15 each. Oh, there's a box on the table there. A bit of a white box. Don't actually see what it is, so somebody's just looking at stuff on top. But I'm always intrigued to have a look and see what things are. And oh, it looks like this is a food saver, and we've actually got one at home, which is really good. And but I also know that they're not cheap. I think they're, you know, they can be over £100, can't they, Jan?
Excuse me. How much are you asking for on the food saver?
I must admit, I did look at it, but I passed it by because I thought it was storage. And also, quite fancied the yoghurt maker next to it.
Yeah.
For us, but
Yeah, that was
I thought I'd just got no space for it. My kitchen cupboards are full.
yeah.
And how often would we use it? My mum and dad gave me a yoghurt maker years ago, and I think that ended up at a boot sale.
Fair enough.
I think all these gadgets that are great, but you kind of have a little flurry of using them, and then
Yeah.
they're just taking up space, aren't they?
No, I actually thought about a recorder. I was thinking, because a lot of kids go through, you know, there's quite a turnover of kids doing recorders. The reason I didn't pick that up is because
Was the mouthpiece chewed?
the mouthpiece was chewed.
I was going to say that's the first thing you need to look at, because kids chew the mouthpiece.
Yeah. If there wasn't any teeth marks on it, I would have.
New, then
Yeah. But you don't. Nobody wants to have somebody else's old tube recorder. I have no idea how much they would cost either, but it's kind of like if it was
So,
50p.
yeah, I remember that when Mum and Dad tried to give me my big sisters. I said, I don't want that on my own.
Yeah, exactly. But some of these things are worth looking at.
Do kids even still play recorder at school?
I would imagine that they. I don't know.
Oh my god, I know. I haven't opened the drawer again. I'm just kind of like hoping that wait. But yeah, I think about this all the time. I'm like, oh, I can't wait till I can open the drawer.
I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Quite nice, funky ones.
So it's a Nintendo DS, and it's it's an add-on for it for walking.
How much are you looking for this? £4.
Brand new.
What does it actually do?
It works, it's a sort of count your steps, it says on the back.
Right, so it
My
can.
sons and I don't really
Oh,
know
I
these
saw that.
things.
Yeah, it was age 3
Yeah,
plus side.
yeah. So
I thought if it's intended for children, it's probably
it's a
not.
step walker, and it's just kind of. I know it's for DS. It looks quite new in that, but I
Trainers actually.
So is that a battery? Is that for a camcorder or is that a camera?
So you've got a Nikon charger there and the battery.
Right. How much are you after for that? £3. Yeah.
I've got a feeling on those that they should sell for about 15.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, adapters and batteries and stuff for some of those. When I've been looking at some of the replacement batteries and chargers and stuff for the cameras I've been picking up. So I picked that up for £3. We give it a go. Bed warmer. No, see if
You
it's
see a
getting
load
cold.
of those. Almost every boot sale, somebody's got one.
Oh, I'm doing that humming thing again. I'm sorry, guys. I find myself doing that humming,
You
and it's
do it
just,
a lot,
I do it a lot. I'm a hummer.
Oh no, immediately I'm thinking that's purple. What is it? Do I need it? Or actually, no, I'm thinking it's purple. I need it. I'm really trying to not buy things just because they're purple.
spotted. Oh, it's another sat nav, is it? Is that a sat nav? No, oh, the picture frames. And that is a PlayStation 2 camera. However, I think I currently have about 3 of them and I haven't sold them yet, so I haven't picked up another. Not picking up another one.
Are they listed?
No, not yet.
That's why you haven't sold them.
Well, that will be why I haven't sold them. Yes.
Serious
Yes.
So you want to crisscross it?
No, you want to go up
How much are you looking for on the LG?
No, yeah, I didn't.
£10.
Are you going to get down here and back up and then down the other side?
No.
Is that just a DVD player?
No, you're not
Yeah.
listening to me.
Okay, I'll leave that for now. Yes.
We came up that way.
Yeah.
That means we had to go back down that way, right? So if you walk down that side,
Has it got a remote with it?
you can still walk down that. It's up to you. Just not go down here, crisscross and then
Yeah,
down.
that's it.
Is that what you want to do? Or just tell me. No. We probably should have.
Okay, I'll leave that anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So if you guys enjoy watching us just go around a car boot sale, having a look, see what we pick up, still not picking up, and stuff like that, and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. As you subscribe, if you'd like to smash that bell so that you get the notifications of when the next films are coming out. I don't always get to have the films coming out at the same time, so smashing that bell is a good idea. I'd love to hear some comments from you if you've seen anything that you think that we should have picked up and didn't. That would be great, and also be nice if you drop a comment of who you are and where you're watching from. Whether you're in the UK or somewhere else, what part of the country, that would be absolutely great.
Yeah, thank you for your company with us today. Hope you enjoyed your tour around Shoreham flyover boot sale.
Yeah, and let us know if you picked up any good any good items over the bank holiday weekend. So anyway, I'm going to leave a little bit of this playing, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi there. How much are you looking for that whole box of bracelets?
They cost us more than that.
Yeah, it's just a lot more than that. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll leave that.